One of the main drivers for lots of people worldwide, especially at the moment, is that they want to start a business themselves, or at least try. So one of the things that we wanted to do is that we've drafted up 28 questions to really help you go through this process, to help understand what is it that you want to do and why do you think it's important. Often some of the fundamental questions that we try and cover in this section, which I will kind of go through with you now, they're just really good to sense check your idea and really think through, actually, I want to make money, but I'll probably make less money doing this than I would in a paid job. And it's your call about what you do. As a business owner, there is nobody that's going to tell you, no, that's a bad idea. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. It genuinely is about your passion and what you want to do and your vision. And if you think there's a genuine market need there, and actually what we're looking to do is ask some questions which will hopefully help you on that journey. And you can choose whether you believe your answers or not, but the idea is just to help you figure out, actually, could I make this a viable business or not? So the first one is to do with, what is it that you want to do? If you can really write down and articulate, what is your product or service, and what is the dream? What is your vision? Next, it's really important to say why. We will cover this later on in the course, but actually, if you want to make cakes and you want to make a cake business, why do you do that? Why do you want to do that? Why do you think you can do that better than anyone else? And it's really important just to kind of get your ideas down just for your own personal thought process, because this all helps later on as we go to look at business strategy and marketing, about how we then start to communicate this to other people. And the first step often is to actually kind of write it down. Next, I think it's really important to really look at, what are you not happy with the current solutions out there? Do the type of cakes that you want to make just not exist? Are they not good enough? Do they use the wrong ingredients? Really kind of think about that. And then likewise, why do you think that you can do this better than anyone else? For myself with the roadmap, I'm a management consultant, and my job is to grow and turn around companies. And the more and more research that I did on business courses and traditional MBAs and lots of different things, I genuinely felt that there's a gap. For one, to have a single book which covers start to finish everything you need to know about how to grow your business or career, but also communicate it in a way which is simple, people can access it, and also growing up, that I could never have afforded traditional business education courses, that many of them are very good, but they're really expensive. But also, I also don't believe that they teach the right things for small businesses. People often need to know the practical skills to really kind of make an impact. And often a lot of university courses or others teach theory, and I thought there was a real gap for that. But those are just some of my reasons, but it's really important for you to know for your business, why do you want to do what you want to do? And why do you think you can do it better than anyone else? Next is actually, what experience do you have of this? I know nothing about opera. So if I wanted to start an opera company, I'm going to struggle because I just don't understand the market. I don't understand the consumer or anything around what is involved. For you, whatever the business is that you want to do, why do you understand that better than anyone else? Many people worked in their careers to do a particular thing, and actually they saw the gap. But the knowledge from their career is their experience, which will really help them, launch a business to solve a problem. But actually, if you just want to start a business in a random area to become a basketball manager for NBA players, unless you know the players and know the industry and know how you can do that better, it's when we go from what is a pipe dream to something that's quite realistic. And often you need that lived experience, or just be willing to learn it. But the point is just to acknowledge what you do and don't know. Next, we have two things, which are actually, what is your experience of selling? You see this all the time where people want to launch a business, but they hate actually selling to people and actually asking, do you want to buy my product? If you hate selling, it might be difficult to launch a business, but what you can always do is hire someone else to kind of do that for you, or just overcome some of your fears or background, and we cover that on the course. But these are really important things to do, that if you're really timid and you hate talking to people, it might be, something that you choose not to pursue in your business, or at least use it as a way to think of different ways to solve that problem. Relating to this as well, what experience, if at all, do you have of managing a business? There is a lot involved, from finance to accounting to paperwork to contracts and lots of kind of different stuff. If you don't have any, we can look at how we can help build that, but it's still a really important thing to consider. Controlling costs and managing money is perhaps the most important thing if you want to start a business. Most people start with some sort of savings, I guess, when they launch the business. But unless you're really tight on control of your money and how you spend it, you can easily run out of money very quickly. So these are all kind of things to consider. Next, we go into a range of questions about the product or service. Is it a physical product that needs to be manufactured? Where would you have that done? What would it cost? How much would the space be that you need? Is it a service? And there's lots of things that it's really important to go through to really understand, actually, if you can sell this product for £100, how much will it cost you to make? And actually, is there enough margin there that you can make a viable business from this? Likewise, actually start to consider the office space. Do you need manufacturing space? How much does that cost? What do you need? Often product-based businesses do cost more to set up than service-based businesses. But the idea with the questions is just to spark some ideas and really help you think through lots of different things. If you do want to start a business, perhaps buying and selling sneakers, you find them in one place and sell them somewhere else. That's cool, but really kind of have an understanding on your margins and really all of the things involved to hopefully get to the point where you can live off actually doing your business. And then last but not least as well, this is a completely personal decision, but actually, why do you want to run the business as opposed to get a job? You do get more freedom. You have lots of things that you can control in your destiny. And in theory, if you can make it work, you can get paid more. But there is also more risk. You don't have pension contributions and lots of other benefits that paid staff also get. And again, there are no right or wrong answers with whatever you choose to do. But the idea is just have a conscious awareness that for a lot of people, they might love a particular topic and they want to build a business around it. But actually, when you've been through these questions, should that be a side hobby or a hustle that you enjoy and earns you some extra money, but actually you're not reliant to pay your mortgage or feed your kids or pay your bills with it, at least at the start. But actually, as you go through, you can build your business over time whilst working, which again gives you more confidence. So what we were looking to do with these questions is just spark some ideas, spark some questions that you might not have thought of when you're looking to start a business. And if you have complete confidence in what you want to do, that's your answer. You are the leader of your own destiny. And then likewise, if you have no interest in starting a business, you can just skip this altogether. That's completely fine. If you have any questions at all about any of these, please feel free to jump on the live sessions or email in to questions@roadmapmba.com, and I'll certainly help if I can.